Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. I'm just doing, as you can see here, it'd be called micro scrapping. I get a lot of this stuff. This is stuff that you break down and you put it to the side and you do it again some other time. I have, oh god, 60, 70 buckets of this stuff, 5-gallon drums. So much of this stuff I've built up. Like the best of breath, hundreds and hundreds of euros, thousands of euros worth of good scrap, which it is all good scrap because I put it to the side, like bits of lead, brass, as you can see here, bits of copper with brass, old brass keys, which I get. I forgot to tell you too, I do a lot of metal detecting, and I do beach detecting, field detecting, and all my good bits of scrap like aluminium, lead I get on the beaches, I throw all into these buckets, so it really adds up over the years. Well, over the year actually. So what I'm doing here now is trying to go through sorting out the brass and stuff, putting it all into a bucket. Like so this brass here, I'm trying to clean up all these bits and pieces on the brass. Trying to fill up screws on it and stuff. Trying to break it down even more into more, how can I say, manageable parts. So trying to break, like I fill up this bucket here beside me with all good material, and I'll put it into the shed in. Look at this, the best of brass. It's dirty, well, it's brass, nice brass, all clean out now. Well, clean enough for me, for my yard. That's a half a pound there in brass, if not more. All little fishing lures, little brass fishing lures. All I have to do is cut the wire here. With a good, it's all brass here. Just pull off all that brass. Put that here. If it'll cover me now. There we go. I should just pull off. Nice piece of brass. I'd go through anything to get a bit of brass. That's my favourite metal. Well, of course, copper is what's not awful hard got. More bits of brass. Little pieces of bling bling of jewellery. It's nothing worth, it's worth nothing. Kids bracelet, got on the beach detecting. So when we test that magnet, doesn't stick, bit of brass. Put in the container. Same with the lead. I just keep all my lead. I cut off. I know to say you get more for it on eBay, but the cost of it to ship it, people are not paying for it. So I do a bit of fishing myself, but not enough to keep all this lead. So cut off the bits of wire, bits of brass off it, put all that to the side. Nice piece of lead, it's a heavy piece of lead. Can't remember where I got that now. But nice piece of lead, it all adds up very quick. And sometimes you get nice little pieces of brass like this. I burn stuff in the fire. In my stove, I have the new stove. And at the end of it, my wife takes out these little bits and pieces for me and she puts it on the table. So, yeah. And we have a nice little spoon here. A little fishing spoon. This has got metal detecting too. But, just to see what this is. It's gone by copper. Yeah, so that's nice. Old copper spoon, so that'll be going to scrap copper. These I'm sorting out, aluminium. Another nice piece of lead and wire. So what I do is, when I fill this bucket, I just put it into its own containers. Another piece of copper, or brass, sorry. Oh, that's not stainless. Thought that was stainless, that's steel. Over to the side. Scrap steel. More steel. Aluminium. Steel. Steel. Nice piece of wire. Try to get all the wire in. I really let nothing go by me. I scrap everything. What I do is I cash in my steel. I do maybe 2-3 scrap steel runs a week, and I build up my non-ferrous. So I don't like telling people what I have over the internet, but I could say, that's another piece of little brass. I've easily say 6 to 10 grand worth of scrap, non-ferrous metals like copper, brass, stainless. At the minute I have. I'm just going to keep letting that build up until I need to sell it. I'll be showing you another video of it now, the collection soon. You'll be shocked since you've seen it last. It's really adding up. So that's what I do. I work full time. I'm a chef, so I basically scrap nearly full time too. That's another nice piece of brass. I have an old fishing lure, piece of lead. See, this is all so far here, this container here, nearly all is copper. That's a nice piece of copper. This thing is copper too, copper nut. These are all got metal detecting these. Digging holes and getting good signals and digging it up, and it's non-ferrous metal. But yeah, I enjoy it. I get great interest out of it. It's a piece of cast aluminium. I enjoy it. It's another piece of aluminium. Take this bit out here. So, without taking the hand of myself. As I said, yeah, I'm a chef, so I don't need the money. I keep building up. So in time, I'm going to do something good. Treat the wife or do something. But I love scrapping. I'm scrapping since I'm 32 now. I'm scrapping since I'm 16. Always been scrapping for the last year and a half. I've been building up all my non-ferrous, well, basically a year. I've been putting it up on Facebook a lot now and stuff, so I'm getting a shitload of stuff. I got one place, as you've seen before, I got 60 stainless steel sinks, and you know, and all the brass taps on them. So that was a colossal load for me. I never had that like that before, so not in that extreme. It was a good bit of work in it now to take off all the brass taps, and I still have maybe 5 or 6 sinks with taps, stubborn taps on them. I'll leave that on. Fuck it. I'll hide it. Taps with that I can't break apart yet. They're stubborn enough, but we'll get there. Another piece of lead. As I said, when I metal detecting, I get a lot of lead. Piece of nice brass. I like to nick them and see what metals I have. I've my file left in the car because I was doing the job of collecting stuff. Copper, that is. And I wanted to test out stuff because sometimes I buy stuff if I know it's going to be worth a lot of money. But I like testing the metals when I'm on the job. Nice little piece of brass, as you can see here. I get a lot of these fishing lures. I do a lot of lake metal detecting too, so I get a lot of this kind of bits and pieces. I do anything to get my scrap. But yeah, you'd be shocked how much stuff builds up over the year. I could take a week's holidays, and it take me a week every day, hour, I spend a piece of brass, going through it all, taking non-ferrous, nice, good scrap metal out of it all, which will have to be done. Another piece of brass. As you can see here, I took this apart. I was detecting on the beach. I found this, and there was batteries on it. It was a fresh drop, and batteries had to be dumped properly. This doesn't work, so I'll have to scrap it, and I will not let any metal go by me. So I was sticking. Damn, I thought it was non-ferrous. The dearer ones would be anyway. So just going through this, more pieces of brass. Let's break up the little bits here. More brass here. I like these little things here. I have hundreds of these. I let too many of these build up, so nice copper in these. It's easy to take off. You fill it, you're at this for a day to get some amount of copper, and I think I'd have maybe a couple of €100 in copper wire like this on these little spools. Look at this, there's more of it here. Hit these with a hammer outside and come off easy enough. So yeah, I'll try and break this down a bit more, but I need to hit it with a hammer outside. More piece of lead, old bullet, they're brass, piece of aluminium, I presume. I'll test it now with the magnet. No, steel on top. What's this? Feels like lead. Yeah, that's a piece of lead. More piece of brass. These screws. Steel. What's this? Put that in aluminium. Feels a bit heavy for aluminium, but we'll put it in. Little pull tabs. Always throw them into the aluminium. Get them metal detectors I do all the time. All adds up, guys. All aluminium wire. Nothing goes to waste with me. Nothing. But that's basically it, guys. It's like, I know micro scrapping for a lot of you big guys out there is not good, but for me, it's good for me because, believe me, you have to start somewhere. You know, even this piece of lead, enough of this makes a pound, and then 2 pounds nearly make a kilo. So it adds up. You have to get it from somewhere, have to add it up somewhere. Pieces of brass like this, do you know, it all adds up. You go to the end of your big bucket, that's where it starts from. So you have to keep going. So I hope this helps you guys. Any little piece you get, put them aside into a big 5-gallon drum, 10-gallon drum, and then when you're quiet scrapping during the year, take the buckets out. You'd be shocked how much money you can make off your little micro scrapping instead of not, you probably see bits and pieces, you say, I'll throw that to steel, it's not worth my time. Put it aside in a little drum, big drums. Believe me, you'll see income coming out when you're quiet during the year. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching this video. See you then. Bye.